Hey, welcome to the beautiful Majestic Mirage here in Costa Mujeres, Mexico. This beautiful resort is about to open. In this video, I'm going to give you some quick information about it. So this brand new Majestic Resort, which is the second Majestic Resort here in Mexico, is located on the beach of Costa Mujeres, which is about a 40-minute drive north from Cancun Airport. And as you can see, the resort starts down there and it continues all the way up, and you can look at all the beachfront property that it has, and looks like they're ready for the guests. They have the chairs and covers out ready for their soft opening, which is going to be at the end of this week. So let's take a quick walk along the beachfront here and show you how much property they really have. All right, let me show you exactly how long the Majestic Mirage Beach is going to be. It is, you can see there's two buildings. They already have their chairs getting ready for the guests that are arriving soon. And let's just take a walk and see. It's really a long beach. They have a lot of beachfront property here. I mean, I would say a little bit more than over at the Majestic Elegance, but let's take a look. Let's take a walk and see how long this goes. Still going, and as you can see, there's going to be plenty of chairs, plenty of shade too. Still going. And there's the second Mirage building right there. First building there, second building there. Looks like they're going to have two buildings. And it ends right here, right by the Water Sports Center. So you can see that the Majestic Elegance building begins right there, right behind those trees. So the Mirage is located right next to the Majestic Elegance, which has been open since December 2019. And there will be some shared services between the two resorts. And just like in Punta Cana, the Majestic Mirage will offer the best of the best. And what does that mean? Well, it means premium service. Every suite is going to have 2 rooms. Yes, 2-room suites. They'll have swim out suites. They'll have rooftop suites. Some suites will have rooftop pools just for you to use. And this 600-room resort will cater to families and to adults. But every guest will be at club level, which means you'll have a butler and other premium services. And there'll be 7 restaurants here plus a buffet, and you'll be able to go across the way to the Elegance to go to the fast food restaurant too for late night snacks. And from what I can see, it looks like there'll be 2 main buildings for the rooms. There and over to the left, and in the middle will be all the pools, and that's probably the seafood restaurant straight ahead right between the 2 buildings. But like I said, there'll be many options of different types of rooms, including these right here, which will be oceanfront. And as you can see, the sand in Costa Mujeres is that nice white soft sand, and we've been in the water. The water's absolutely beautiful here. Soft bottom when you walk, no pebbles, warm, calm, simply beautiful. And over here you'll have the ability to do water sports. The ones that are non-motorized will be included with your stay, but if you want to do a motorized, you can, but it's a little extra charge. But other than that, most of everything is included at the Majestic Resort here, the Mirage, just like it is over at the Elegance. And I would expect to see top shelf liquor and top food. The food over at the Majestic Elegance next door has been excellent. That's where we've been staying, and I would expect the food here to be even better. Now, I was hoping to be able to have a walkthrough because the soft opening is in a few days, but you can see there's still construction, and when I asked, they said no, I can't go on the resort yet. But we'll see at the end of the week when they welcome their first guests for the soft opening. So if you're looking for a top-notch beach vacation, check out their website because I noticed that they're having some specials because the resort is going to open up in January. And the lowest rates seem to be like in the summer and the fall. Highest rates seem to be in the winter. Now, we're not employed by them. We don't get paid for doing this, but we're just such fans of the Majestic resorts, having been to many of them in Punta Cana, that when something new's coming from them, we like to tell you about it.
We're coming back in 2026.
Well, good morning. It's Friday, December 12th, and today's a big day here at the Majestic. Today is the soft opening for the Majestic Mirage, which is right next door. And I noticed this morning there were some signs up that appeared overnight showing directions to the Majestic Mirage. Let me show you. So the new Majestic Mirage is going to be right over there, right behind Blossoms, which is the spa. And the breakfast place here, Flavors, is where the buffet is, where you can get breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And right over that way, that's where the Majestic Mirage is going to be. And there will be some shared services between the Majestic Elegance, where we're staying here, and the new Majestic Mirage. For example, the spa Blossoms, which you see in front of you, will be shared by the Majestic Elegance over here and the Majestic Mirage over there. And you can see the new signs that just went up overnight. And the sign would suggest that those staying at the Majestic Elegance can go over to the Mirage to enjoy the mini reef, although we're not sure what that is, the water park, and the bowling alley, as well as the disco. And here's the path to get you over to the Majestic Mirage. Let's kind of sneak in here and see what we can see. It looks like these stones were recently put down. And it appears that they're still working on the final pathway to bring you over to the Majestic Mirage. Now I'm hoping that maybe today or tomorrow we can kind of sneak into the Majestic Mirage and take some pictures of the outside. After all, it is a soft opening and they are going to have some limited guests over there. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see if we can get over there. And as you walk back from that pathway that goes to the Majestic Mirage and come back to the Majestic Elegance, you can see they added a sign here to direct people from the Mirage to the Blossom Spa and the Convention Center. Now there's one other change we noticed this morning. They seem to be changing the name of the steakhouse here at the Elegance. Let's go over and take a look. So the steakhouse here at the Elegance was known as Don Juan. And I think they're going to use the same name over at the Mirage, so it appears they're changing the name here to something different. And that's exactly what's happening. The Don Juan name for the steakhouse is the name that's going to be used over at the Mirage. So here at the Elegance, the name is being changed to Asadito. But the good news is the steakhouse here at the Elegance, the name is changing, but they're still going to serve their delicious steaks. All right, so we're hoping for a formal invitation to view the Majestic Mirage, maybe a tour, but it looks like that's not going to happen. So we're going to have to come up with Plan B. Plan B was to sneak as close as we could to the resort and get some pictures. So we're hoping to blend in and just be your ordinary tourist. That's our plan. So there's no doubt that these two resorts, the Elegance over here and the Mirage over there, are going to be connected. They're even completing the boardwalk up ahead to connect the two resorts. And there will be some shared services, as I said before. As you can see, they've been working hard to connect the two boardwalks. Since the Mirage was now open with guests, we asked one of the employees if we could take a closer look from the beach, and they said yes. So we made our way up from the beach towards the resort to get a closer look at the buildings right along the beach. On the left and the right are two buildings with the rooms, and in the center is the seafood restaurant. Now keep in mind this is only the soft opening, and so all the landscaping hasn't been done yet. And from the look of things, this looks like it's going to be one of their biggest seaside restaurants. Taking a closer look at the seaside restaurant, it looks like it's mainly indoor dining, which means it has air conditioning, and it looks like they're going to have some great views of the ocean. And remember, this is only one of what I believe are 7 restaurants that will be offered here. Plus, there's going to be a buffet. And for the first time ever, one of the restaurants will be an Indian restaurant. After we got the quick peek, we turned around and headed back to the beach. Okay, so that's your sneak peek at the Majestic Mirage here in Costa Mujeres, Mexico. It's going to be a beautiful resort, and it's going to have all the services, and this will be their top-notch resort. That's usually what they do when they put the Mirage name to something. So until next time, safe travels, and we hope to come back and stay here next year, so stay tuned. And when we do return in 2026, we'll be sure to do a full review.